This episode is brought to you by Zazzle.com. Custom t-shirts, personalized gifts, posters, and more. Use our code EveryDrink11 and save 10% off orders $50 or more. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're going to make the Illuminati cocktail. This cocktail should be fairly intense.
Why are you pointing?
It's my pointer.
Why?
It describes what I'm doing.
Oh, because you don't have a finger?
It's longer.
Did you lose your finger?
It's longer. I don't have to reach so far.
Oh yeah, because that's hard. They're so far away.
3 ounces of bourbon. Half ounce of white creme de menthe. That's where I'm a little on the edge. I don't know. If you've had a lot of creme de menthe recipes, you'll realize some of them can be overpowering. I don't know if this is going to be that way. And a 1/4 ounce of peach schnapps. We're going to put it in a cocktail glass, a martini glass. Now, it said the people who sent it, the person who sent it, who was, and I don't think this is his real name, Will I Pone You.
So his real name. His mother came out and it
Could have been William.
You look like a Will I Pone You.
William I. Pone You. So, Will, if I could call you that, said to shake it. I disagree, because I always get people saying, why do you shake everything? And in this drink, there is really no good reason. There's no fruits in here. There's no orange juice. There's no lemon. There's no lime. So the clarity could be really fun. So I'm going to go with the clarity in the cocktail glass. And to do that, I'm going to stir it with some ice. I'm going to start with the smallest ingredient because I'll probably forget if I don't. I don't know why I forget. What does a 1/4 ounce of peach schnapps do to a drink that already has a 1/2 ounce of creme de menthe? I have no idea. I just follow the rules. I shifted over because I put my stuff over there. That's cool. This is Woodford Reserve. I highly suggest you use your favorite bourbon, probably because that's the one you have on hand. And that's really the only reason.
Mostly bourbon based.
Mostly bourbon based.
Use one you don't like.
Oh, oof, this is potent.
Chances are you won't like the drink.
Yeah, I kind of like that, but there have been people. I kind of like it now. I don't think it was the highest rated. I would, if it were me, and I was looking for the best Buffalo Trace.
I knew you were going to say that.
Really? What would you pick?
Buffalo Trace is good. I don't quite remember.
Maker's Mark, a little sweeter.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Knob Creek.
Knob Creek, if you really want to be like lying on the floor. That's like really high intensity. 100 proof, I think. Jim Beam, if you got $6 on you, you're looking to make the cocktails on the cheap. With Jim Beam, you can make this entire cocktail. Well, you can make about 100 of these cocktails for $25.
I don't think you can make 100.
Well, maybe not, but no, you're right. It would really be the limiting of the Jim Beam that would do that. Whoa.
Well, they're all the same, aren't they? That's the 750, 750, 750.
Yeah, but you're using 3 ounces of Jim Beam, and you're only using a 1/2 ounce of creme de menthe.
I see your point there.
Yeah. This kind of, I don't know what you'd garnish this with. Maybe let's see what it smells like. It smells like bourbon. Maybe like a little mint stick or something. Peppermint, like a candy cane, depending on when you're going to serve it.
Yuck.
It's one of the sub-ingredients. I went with that. You could put a bourbon barrel on the side, but that's kind of big. It's very, there is actually some sweet peach schnapps in there that you can smell. Mint and bourbon with hints of peach schnapps, which doesn't make any sense because there's so little in there. But look at the sexiness of the clarity. I like the clarity better. Huh. This isn't that bad. Weird finish. And kind of in the mid-palate. Initially, it was almost a sweet bourbon, even though I don't count Woodford Reserve as the sweetest of bourbons. It's got a little more potency to it. A little numbing in the end, but I'm getting I'm envisioning, if you can imagine, peppermint candy and oak. Now, it doesn't really sound, I'm probably not selling it correctly, but it is actually not that bad. If you don't mind a little peppermint in your drinks, and I mean a little bit, like it's not overpowering, it's not taking over the drink, although it is present. And I don't really know if the peach schnapps is there, maybe a little bit in the finish as it all dissipates and you lose some of the intensities. But it's really driven with a nice bourbon, an oaky bourbon, depending on the bourbon you're using. So if you think oaky bourbon with this kind of like overriding structure of mint that's just kind of sitting on the outside of it, it's almost like the bourbon barrel and mint next to each other. It's interesting. Would I drink it all the time? No. However, if you're looking for a different twist on bourbon and you're sick of the same straight bourbon, bourbon on the rocks, bourbon with Coke, and you want to try something different, you get some of this stuff in the house, or you need an excuse to buy it, the Illuminati cocktail might be something to give a try. I don't know if I worded that correctly in English. Something to give a try.
Probably not.
I would say potency level, it's up there. But the mint kind of makes it not so just distracting with the potency of just the raw alcohols. So there you go, the Illuminati cocktail. Check us out on everydaydrinkers.tv. We're teaching you how to drink and find a garnish.
You didn't teach him how to do that.
No, I'm teaching them how to make a drink to go find a garnish to put on there.
Quit while you're ahead.
No.